So you're moving here to the Dayton area and you're considering moving to Vandalia. And you're wondering, what's the cost of living here? Well, in this video, we're going to go over the different costs for certain places, and we're also going to compare it to the rest of the continental United States, so our national average. So stick around. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in Dayton, Ohio. If this is your first time to our channel, we do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about our area. Now, as a military veteran of 14 years and now a military spouse, I've moved so many places. And every time I move somewhere, there's always such a lack of information on where to move to and what to anticipate. That's why I created this channel for you. So go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Now, honestly, we get phone calls, emails, and texts each and every day from people that are moving to this area, got some questions and need some help, and well, we absolutely love it. So if you are moving to this area, got some questions, need some help, again, give us a call, text, email, heck, shoot us a little paper airplane. Whatever you gotta do, we got your back when moving here to the Dayton area. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's start talking about the cost of living in Vandalia. Vandalia, hopefully I'm saying that correct. Now, I'm not actually from this area. I moved in with my spouse when she moved over to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So some of my accents may be a little bit off. And I get made fun of all the time for it. So hopefully we're saying this correct. Vandalia, Ohio. The reason I love this area, and I've been through it, and I've had customers going up there, is it's just a really nice area. So let's start getting into it. Let's talk about Vandalia, Ohio. First off, its location is just north of downtown Dayton. It's just east of Englewood, and it's right next to the Dayton Airport. Matter of fact, it's due south just immediately. Its population's around 15,045 as of the date of this video in 2021. And some of the great things that I've personally liked and the people that we've moved into this area enjoy, well, is because it's got a really great sense of community. It's very quiet, calm, and it's got really nice parks all throughout there. And it's got a nice big metro park that's right in there too, right on the east side of the area. Of course, having that airport right next door is super awesome, especially if you're flying back and forth. You've got plenty of places to eat in this area as well. Definitely check out Miller Lane if you are going out that area. And really, it's a very safe community. There's very low crime rates according to all the research that we've done so far. So this is a real estate channel, so let's just jump into housing first. Sound good? I'm ready. First, our median home price for this area is $175,000. Now that is for single family homes. That's a high all the way up to $449,900 and a low of $45,000. Now, don't get me wrong, there's lots of affordable housing in this area. As we look at those that are in the price range of like $45,000, it's not so great, and it needs quite a bit of work. But if you're looking to invest in this area, whew, man, the sky's the limit. This is a great place for real estate investors, especially in a city that is just coming back from the auto industry leaving, and it's just a great place in a growing community to move to and to invest into. As you want to compare that to our national average for a single family home, it is $217,500 just across the nation. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so maybe you're not ready to jump into a home purchase and you want to live in this area, but you just want to rent. Well, that's perfectly fine. If you're looking to rent, your average rents in this area for a single family home is $721 a month. Not bad, especially when you consider the national average being $1,062 per month. All right, so let's go ahead, get in the meat potatoes of this. Let's figure out where the cost of living is in Vandalia. So, again, I hope I keep saying that correctly. I used to say it wrong for the longest time, so I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly, because all my local fans on this channel just give me so much grief for it. Okay, anyway, the index is what we compare everything to. Now, if you've seen any previous videos, it is the same. If you go online and look for cost of living in any area across the states, what they're going to do is match up on this index where 100 is the average. So anything below or above determines based on its percentage rate. If that doesn't make any sense, it will here in a second. So let's go into our categories. First things first is goods and services. On our index, it's a 103, which means that it's 3% above the national average. We'll take something like toothpaste. Toothpaste in this area is $2.49 as of the date of this video. Now our national average sits around $2.32. Okay, next category, groceries. So on the index, groceries are at a 94, which means it's 6% below the national average. We'll take something like a carton of milk. Carton of milk in our area is $1.38. The national average is $1.96. All right, let's move on to healthcare. Now, one quick caveat that I have for healthcare is that no matter where you are in Dayton or in the surrounding Dayton areas, there's always this consistency on the place on the index for healthcare because, well, the highway systems in our area means that you are typically about 5 to 30 minutes away from anywhere you want to be in the Dayton suburbs and the surrounding Dayton area. The highway systems are awesome. So when you're going to a doctor or you're going to a dentist or something, no matter where you go, you can find very affordable healthcare and really anything else. So you find if you find a low cost of living area and you want to enjoy everything that the Dayton area has to offer, well, you're in luck because this place is awesome for that. Okay, let's talk about it. If you haven't seen the previous videos before, it is an 85. Yep, it's consistently an 85, which means it's 15% below the national average. We'll take something like a doctor's visit. Doctor visit in our area is about $79 per visit. And if you look at the national average, it's about $115.25. Pretty good, right? We talk about housing. Now, we just talked housing when we first got in. It's one of my personal favorites. But if you want to know what it is on the average, we'll just do the math real quick. It's an 80 on the index, which means it's 20% below the national average. Again, great place to invest. Talking about transportation. Now, I definitely said transportation was awesome here, and I'm not lying. However, transportation cost is at 104 on the index, which means it's 4% above the national average. And that goes with gas and things like, we'll say, tire balancing. Tire balancing in the Dayton area is $50.32 per visit. And if you're looking at that compared to a national average, it's about $48.90. Not too far off, but still pretty good. All right, and we're gonna look at utilities. Let's talk a little bit about utilities in our area. So here in the Vandalia area, in the Dayton area, if you're not from this part of the United States, say you're part of the military moving in, kind of like I was, you got all slews of different things that are out there to include, houses that don't have anything but heating. And I grew up in a place like that in upstate New York. That's originally where I'm from, which is probably contest to how quickly I talk. I'm sorry. Those places, it's very similar to that down here, except the people are way nicer. So your houses will have either a heating unit or furnace or a combination unit, which we just call an HVAC unit, which is heating and cooling. But it doesn't always have AC because it's actually really nice here, and sometimes you don't need it. Now, I'm spoiled, so I like to have AC in my house, but just make sure if you're looking to rent or you're looking to purchase, that that's something that's included in it. Now, we're just gonna go across the board and look at things like all electric things. But first, Tim, what is it on the index? Well, I'm glad you guys stuck around. It is a 91 on the index, which means it's 9% below the national average. And we'll take that all electric home for HVAC, so your heating and cooling throughout the year. On average, people are paying around $144.86 per month. Our national average, however, is $167.60. Okay? So, out of all 6 categories, you waited for it and I got it for you. We're going to talk about the overall cost of living in Vandalia. It is a 92 on the scale, which means it's 8% below the national average. So it's a very affordable place. And Dayton in itself is a very affordable place, but this is even more affordable than some of the surrounding areas. And if you want information on that, definitely check out those links coming up after this video or check it out on our channel. There's tons of great information on there. So that's all that I have for you for the cost of living in Vandalia, Ohio, and how much that it does cost to live here. Now, if you have any questions about anything that I had mentioned here, go ahead and leave it here in the comments below. If you're one of our locals, you live in this area or have lived in this area, and you got something else you want to share with us, something you really like, something that somebody should know about it, again, leave it here in the comments below. Guys, please be nice and leave those ones here. I always love hearing from you guys. Since I'm not from here, I definitely love our locals going ahead and bringing that information to us and also helping you, the ones that are moving to our area and trying to decide where to live. All right, and of course, if you are moving to our area, please give us a call if we can do anything to help, especially if you're looking to purchase. You can give us a call, text, or email. My team and I, it's not just me. We've got a whole slew of different personalities, from our hyper-local to our military spouses just like me, that will be able to help you out. But again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here in Dayton, Ohio with eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video.